Good morning from Acadia National Park. So we woke up at 4:30 this morning to drive to the summit of Cadillac Mountain to watch the most amazing sunrise. We didn't really plan much for this trip, but this is definitely something I really wanted to do, and it was so worth it. Amazing. But now we definitely need breakfast. It is 11 in the morning, but I feel like we've had a full day just because of how early we woke up. So last night we got to the campground at like 11:30 at night, woke up at 4:30 to go catch that sunrise, and we've just been hanging around Bar Harbor since then. We got a really cool breakfast at Jeannie's. I got this amazing donut nachos, so I've been snacking on that. And then we've just been doing this little shore walk to kind of walk off the donut nachos, and it's so beautiful. Such a gorgeous day, and just hanging around the coast. I don't know if you can tell, but I just woke up from a very deep nap, which was much needed. We are staying at the Blackwoods campground in Acadia, which is nice. It's very close to all the things that we want to do, but it's a little bit crowded. I think it's definitely the campground we've stayed at with the least amount of privacy from campsite to campsite. It just feels like everyone's just kind of on top of each other, but it is beautiful. The fresh air feels nice. The bathroom is like 2 sites over, which is great. Now it is 2 o'clock and we're gonna go for a drive. There's a 27-mile scenic loop road that we can do and make a couple stops on that. So we're gonna head out again. So our first stop on this loop was called Thunder Hole, which is a super popular destination, and it's this rocky inlet right on the coast. And if you time it right, about 1 to 2 hours before high tide, you can actually hear this huge thunder sound, which is caused by the tide going in and then the air escaping from the narrow channel. But we didn't time it correctly, so we didn't hear the thunder sound, but it was still super cool to walk around for the day. We ended up staying for a long time, exploring some of the trails and hanging out on the rocks and looking at the ocean, and it was just so relaxing. A ton of people also recommended that we check out Jordan Pond House for their famous popovers, and then there's an easy hike around the pond. But we got there 15 minutes after they stopped serving the popovers, so we didn't get any, and then we were too hungry to go for the hike. So we just decided to go to the grocery store and get some ingredients to cook a camp dinner back at the campground. We're back for the night at the campground. We had a big afternoon of adventures doing that loop, really hanging out on the coast and taking in all the really cool scenery. But we went to the grocery store, picked up ingredients for quesadillas, and I made some pretty good ones, if I say so myself. But now we're just chilling at the campground for the rest of the night. It is 6:43 p.m. We're definitely going to take it slow, maybe get to bed early because, again, we woke up at 4:30 and we have some more adventures planned tomorrow. Definitely want to find a hike or two, more places to explore, find a good place for lunch. I put on Instagram asking for recommendations, so I'm going to scroll through them tonight and pick some good activities to do, and I'll see you tomorrow. So a lot of times when I'm on trips like this, I'm go, 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 and I can sometimes forget to drink enough water. So that's why I love the sponsor of this video, Element, because it is the perfect electrolyte drink mix that I use to keep myself hydrated no matter what I'm doing, 1 stick of Element mixed with some water has a science-backed formula for the perfect hydration. Such a growing body of research that says that the amount of sodium that you actually need a day, it could be 2 to 3 times more than what the government is recommending. If you want to dive deeper into that, there's so much information on Element's website. Not only do I enjoy drinking Element on a daily basis because of the hydration, but it has really clean ingredients and it tastes really good. There's some really good flavors to choose from when it comes to Element. And they also have these new sparkling electrolyte water canned drinks that you can get on their website too. I always have one of these at work. So if you want to try Element for yourself or you want to reorder, remember you can always get a free gift with any purchase using my link. It's drinkelement.com/Nahampshire. And the free gift that you get with that link is 8 different Element flavors that you can try. And you get that with any purchase that you make on their website. So again, that's drinklmnt.com/Nahampshire. Let's go. Good morning. So we're the last day in Acadia National Park and there's a few things on our to-do list today, but first we gotta pack up because we gotta check out in about half an hour. So we just checked out of the campground at 10 o'clock and we noticed that there was a trail that led down to the ocean. So we took a little morning stroll over here and it's gorgeous. The weather today is so sunny and so much warmer than yesterday. It was like 40 degrees, I think, when we watched the sunrise from Cadillac Mountain. Baby's getting awesome napping in the shade, feeling the ocean breeze. Oh, what a life. On our way back to the car, we found this little amphitheater. So we're sitting and trying to think of a game plan for today. A couple things we want to do is find a really nice spot to eat lunch. So we may head back to Bar Harbor. I also want to do kind of like an easy flat hiking trail just because we're going to be sitting in the car a lot today on our way back home. We have like a 5-hour drive that we're going to take later this afternoon. Maybe buy some souvenirs, pop in some more gift shops. We checked out of the campground, but we are able to leave the camper in the parking lot while we go on our adventure today in the car. So that came in handy. So we're back from our adventure today. We went back to Bar Harbor to get a nice seafood lunch on the pier, walked around a couple shops, sat in the park for a little bit, but now it's time to wrap up our adventure, hook the bushwhacker back on the car, and head back to Nahampshire. So thanks for coming on our big national park trip with us, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.